beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I want to work on the throat chakra and the higher heart. Suntura, I feel this thymus chakra. Morante isi kionturo. I want to work on the eyes and third eye too. Crown as well. But my main focus is your throat chakra. So, little byline too. I've done other chakra systems too. You guys can check my playlist for my other chakra videos. Please know that when I create a new one, it's going to be a new level of energy for you to empower you more. But also, please note it's okay to keep revisiting my videos and revisiting my older videos too, because you're going to always receive some sort of benefit and value to your life. So a lot of things I run into when I'm doing my mentoring series and my higher self alignment or Reiki and teaching people light language, is people are afraid to use their voice, right? You guys know too many freaking people lie because they're afraid of what other people will think of them. They're afraid of speaking their voice to the universe and receiving what they need financially, physically, their well-being, and so on. Now, there's a lot of reasons why the throat chakra would be needing a tune-up or needing some extra love and healing. I want to talk about an abuse that came up for me that I had completely forgot about, and there's a good reason why. And because I want to use my stories, you guys, for all the times that I do it, I don't do it for every video, to inspire you for whatever way you need it, okay? So just take it as a way to empower you, okay? A way to nurture you, love you, support you, and use your voice and go higher and higher. And to have fun and enjoy your life, right? So I was in deep meditation, right? And as a spiritual warrior, I am always like, okay, I sense, when you get into Grandmaster level, you're like, what is in my field? Whatever this is, this cha-cha's gonna go, right? You just start to just know, right? And I have a lot of different tools to help do these things. I go into meditation and I either reprogram my own mindset or, I do Reiki or Akasha, whatever my higher self says is gonna best serve me to release whatever is coming up so that I can keep rising higher and higher and keep helping you guys rise higher and higher. Anyways, I had this, you guys might know this story. Please listen though, it's still gonna bring in some inspiration for you. My parents were really young when they had me. My mom was 16, my dad was 18. And they were deemed, like they got really shunned, they got shamed, all these things. This was during a time period that, it was a sin to have a child out of wedlock and all these things. So they got forced to get married. My mom was forced to make a choice, either give me up for adoption, have my grandparents raise me like I was her sister, ew, or marry my dad. And she chose to marry my dad so that she could have me and, all that good juicy stuff. Well, because there was a lot of shame and anger around me being born or around my mom getting pregnant, and the family was doing a lot of wounding, internal wounding, reflecting their wounding. And a disclaimer, you guys, this is not a pleasant story, okay? It is not for all. So if you can't handle it, please fast forward, okay? But I speak my truth. I'm brutally honest. Because speaking your truth is so empowering. I love you, but no, yes, I love you. And yes, I'm gonna stand in my voice, right? I like you too. I always wanted to be a singer, you guys, by the way. Anyways, I had this intense, like real vision, like you and me standing right next to each other, reality vision of a small baby. And I could tell it was me because I was born with a lot of hair. There's all kinds of stories around how much hair I was born with and how the nurses were playing with my hair and stuff. But anyways, My mom actually gave that like stories of Kaylee or whatever for Christmas this year. It was so cute. Anyways, that was one of them. I saw this man's hand and I heard this male's voice, and I identified that male voice immediately as my father. And he was holding me and he put his hand over my throat as a child, like newly born, over my throat, and I heard him say, "Why did you have to be born?" That's intense, y'all, right? And I hold this space of mercy and grace for him and my grandmother, because they did all kinds of yucky things like that. And my grandparents, my grandfather, not my mom's grandfather, him and I had a really cool, tight relationship. He was an awesome dude. Anyways, there was a lot of abuse, you guys. It wasn't just these words. It wasn't just that thing. It kept repeating, and I didn't understand it, as I got older. Why is all this happening? Like, my soul, you guys, if you ever had a session with me for learning your soul purpose, and if you haven't, please do. There's coupon codes below. It's really comforting to find out who you are. And I say that because my soul is what we call divine order. And we're all about peace. We're all about order, beauty, perfection, efficiency, everything. Things have to be beautiful and efficient. Art, canvases are our expression. We're great project managers, blah, blah, blah. Well, peace is at the core of who I am, and I always felt that, right? So I never could understand. You guys ever had this? Comment below. Why people can do such evil things like that. And I don't like to use the word evil because there's way too much cha-cha around that word. But just, like, how can people be so aggressive? How can people be so verbally and energetically so hurtful? Like, I just didn't get it. I didn't get how people could dismiss disabled people or dismiss blind people or people that they couldn't speak, or autism, or anything really, learning disabilities, you name it, physical disabilities, different races, genders, different religions. I never got it, you guys. I never understood why people could be so hateful, so hurtful, so haraki. Like, I'm gonna cry because I don't like it. I don't understand why there's so much war. I don't understand why people can't just hear each other. And hearing is part of that throat chakra and the crown, the third eye too. Why people couldn't just step away, step back, and then come back and go, "Hey, I effed up. I'm sorry. Let's work this out before we have a world war or a war between countries." I can never. I still don't get it. It just, I sit there and I look at him like, who are you? What? Where's your soul? Like, I don't get this. I gotta take a drink of water. Hold, please. Speaking of the throat chakra, right? So my point is that there's things that happened to us as a childhood that we don't even remember, right? Because we don't. But through being a Grand Master and raising my vibration up higher and higher and more refined, and clearing all this cha-cha out of my way and out of my vision, and intense physical healing, realigning to my voice, I found a space to hold a space of love and compassion and unconditional love and potential for those people. I found a space of mercy, grace, empowerment for those people, because their souls are going to be responsible for that karma, right? Karma's not sneaky. She's not a sneaky bitch. It follows us, okay? We have free will of choice. We keep creating that karma, right? But as I rose up higher, I really realized that I was completely conscious when I was born. I even remembered when I went into deep subconscious hypnosis, hearing things that my mom would say when I was in the womb. Like, we hear those things, you guys. It's important. Ladies, if you have a baby, and please talk positive words. I know in the world we live in, sometimes that can be hard. You have natural fears around all those things, but try your best to speak positively to yourself, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, and to your children, inside, outside, when they're born, because they remember it, okay? They don't understand the difference between right and wrong, right? But at the same time, their soul does, okay? And some of you may have been gifted to have that higher awareness ever since you were young too, and always felt different. I want to tell you right now, there is absolutely, I want to cry, nothing wrong with you. You are a gift to this planet. No matter if you had that higher consciousness or not as a child, if you've always felt different, or maybe it started later in life, you felt different, you are worthy. If you're disabled, if you have a dis-ease in the body, if you have any kind of anything, gender, whatever it may be, different color, different race, you are special. You are a gift to this planet. You matter. And your beautiful essence matters. Your soul matters. Your life matters. Honor it. Even if you feel like no one else around you does, don't pay attention to them. Don't pay attention to their cha-cha. Honor you, love you, empower you. Open your heart to receiving the gift of who you are, and that your voice matters, and speaking and living your truth and your divinity matters above all. Because when you do, you become a light. Not just for yourself, first and foremost, but for others. Okay? So if you related to anything in this, if something come up while I was talking about this, if you want to, it's your choice. This is a sacred, safe, loving, nurturing space for you. You can release it now, okay? We're just going to bring in some nurturing for that. We're going to bring in the speaking your truth. Speaking and living your truth. Singing your soul song. Dancing to the beat of your soul. So before we get started, you guys, and before this incense from my last video runs out, I'm gonna grab it. Let's do a little cleanse for that cha-cha, those negative discriminating beliefs, those negative, let's get rid of it. Doesn't serve you anymore. Let's bring in love. Let's cleanse it out. Okay, we're gonna set your intention through my divine frequency voices of the Lotus Reiki and the Divine Feminine. And the light codes that flow through my voice to support and assist you for whatever you need for your highest and greatest good. My intention for you is an empowered state of being, a clear voice speaking of truth. You can breathe easy. You can live your best life. All good things for you. Just let this smoke just cleanse out your day, cleanse out your mind, and cleanse out anything that came up for you, or anything that you'd like specifically. And you can re-listen to this as many times as you need. Your safe space. This is a beautiful container for you. And thank you guys, by the way. Backtrack a little bit for all your support. It helps more people see my videos and need this assistance, and I'm so grateful for all your engagement. safe.